I know why you play with the mic like that for, man.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Yo,
What's going on,
Diddy,
man?
man.
I know what the hell, man.
welcome to room 404. We are the Outliers. We got Ace.
Matty.
T.
AK.
Okay, and this episode, what are we discussing?
Second episode we're doing today, so.
Yeah,
think
now
we'll-
officially experienced.
Yeah.
Seasoned.
That's it.
Experience तो होना चाहिए यार.
What language you speaking, mate?
I don't know. Ask
Can
me.
you? Can you? Oh shit, man.
Right, go on.
If we
So,
do it, we'll do-
moral dilemmas, that's what we're working on today. So, there's a few questions that you have
Yeah,
for us,
indeed. So,
and we're going to discuss and give our
our
Impartial.
experienced views.
or impartial opinions.
Okay, so I'll get straight to it. Okay, so if lying saves someone from getting hurt, is it still wrong?
What are you doing, Blair?
So if lying saves someone from getting hurt, is it still wrong?
Or white
Depends.
lies.
Yeah, depends. White lies.
Is
I
it-
mean.
yeah.
So any lie.
Depends on the extent of the lie.
Yeah. So
So,
give us a like.
What-
one
and
Depends
scenario.
on the extent
What are
of
you-
them being hurt as
Yeah,
well. Are
like,
they going to die?
what, is he telling a fat person that you're not fat?
Yeah, that's tough.
Is
shit,
that
tough
the
shit,
question, or is it somebody who's suffering from like a terminal disease and
Yeah,
not telling him about or him or her about the terminal disease?
It's wherever you want to take this. So if it was a white lie, as you said, would you feel it'd be okay or is it wrong?
I think it would depend on who the person is as well, who you're talking to. Like if I'm talking to you and you're talking to me, and I'm asking you for your opinion, I would prefer you to be direct and honest with me,
Which you know would happen anyway.
100%.
Yeah.
And you know you're gonna get
Get
the
it
same back.
Yeah.
So in that situation, I'd be like, I don't care if it hurts me, hit me with the truth.
Yeah.
But then if it's somebody that you're not,
More sensitive, more emotional. What about my feelings?
yeah, basically, like I don't know, like
Oh, I don't know.
It's just pants.
oh, these people are gonna watch this.
Okay, that question's been answered. Next one.
So bad. It's so bad. But what do you guys think?
White lie. I mean, white lie. I think it's okay. I mean, it's not like you're hating that person or anything like that. You know what I mean? Whereas if it's something like serious, like you said, for instance, terminal illness, and you're lying to that person, oh yeah,
You're gonna be okay.
yeah, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay.
But what if that person is strongly against lying and you know that as well?
Then I'd be upfront with them.
Okay.
Then if I know that person is, like he just said, for him, bro, you'd rather hit him with the truth. So just tell him straight up.
So, sports, we play cricket.
Yeah.
If somebody was not very good at cricket,
Opening batsman,
Oh,
by
shit.
the way.
oh shit,
Opening batsman, by the way. Yeah.
and go on, say it out loud, God.
No, I've said it and it's okay. Mike's close to me. Big up, Owen.
Because there's two ways about this, isn't it? Like somebody who's playing cricket with you, and they ask you your opinion about whether or not they're good. Now, if you say they're shit, it's gonna hurt their feelings. Would you tell them they're shit, or would you keep them in the bubble of they think they're good, let them?
yeah, but
don't
then-
want to mess their confidence up. Don't want to hurt them.
Why ask us that question when you know we're going to be straight up? They should also know who they're asking the
No.
question to.
But people not necessarily they know you. Anyway.
Yeah,
We play cricket with people
Yeah.
that we don't know.
Yeah.
We have a team.
I mean,
of
then
players that
if
we
it's
don't-
someone I don't know, I'd be like, oh, no, you're not bad, bro.
So you'd lie to them. Just
Yeah,
So you
white
say
lie,
you
yeah.
lie to them.
Yeah, a
for the
white
sake of
lie, yeah.
keeping the peace.
But is
Yeah.
that because of the other person or because of who you are and you don't really know or care about that person? So are you saying you're lying because you don't want to hurt their feelings, or are you saying it because I don't really know this
Oh,
person?
so this is someone like
Yeah.
let's just say someone random.
It could be, yeah.
Someone I'd say,
I mean, he
yeah.
hasn't specified it.
Okay, if it's someone random,
This question is wherever you want to take
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's someone random, I don't know him from Adam, I'd say, yeah, you shit.
Okay.
But
Still
if
don't.
it's someone that I know
Regardless
that's
of your hate.
sensitive,
Yeah.
that can't take criticism, then I'd say like, nah, bro, if you're okay, you know.
But then, in the concept of cricket, and this is just me giving an example of cricket, which is light, which would go on to another one. But sticking to cricket, if you're telling that person that no, you're okay, just stop them from getting hurt, you've just created a false narrative in their head about how good they think they are, and then the rest of the season might still carry on being shit. Do you know what I mean? They won't go in the nets because of confidence. They won't go to train because they think, I don't need to, I'm good. Oh, he's told me.
And
He's
that-
told me I'm a good player. I don't need to go
That's
nets. I
on
don't
them
need
because
practice.
then there's shit, bro. Brett. Then there's shit because
But
that's
then, that's
on
on
them.
you. But then you've led them to
You've fed
believe that
that.
though, haven't you? You fed that.
Yeah, but professionals, I'm not saying, oh, okay, I know it's different, but professionals are getting told that they are good, but do they not train every single day?
Yeah. But we're not professionals. We
Yeah,
play
but
for
I know
fun.
that. I know you play for fun, but even still, there's always something that you can improve
So
on.
what you're doing there is you're basing it based on what professionals are, or based on what other people do, regardless. Just because the professionals get paid to train. This guy, whoever it is that's talking to you, plays cricket, village cricket, right? Doesn't need to train. He's probably 40 years old. Probably plays as a hobby. Do you know what I mean? And why does this person need to go in 2-3 times a week and take time out of his busy life, his or her, because there are girls that play cricket with us as well.
Yeah, but if you want to improve, like I said, if you want to improve, the only way to improve is by training, bro. You know what I mean?
But what we're saying is that you've told this person that this person is a good person, is good at the game because you think he's too sensitive.
I'd say you're right.
You've
I would
led
never
them
say
to.
you're good.
You've,
I'd say
no,
you're
but you've
right,
led
bro.
them to believe that they don't really need to go nets.
To be fair, in order to ask someone, "Oh, do you think I'm good?" straight away, you should think to yourself, "I'm shit." Why are you asking someone, bro? You know what I mean? Why are you asking someone
Facts,
that question?
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Why are
if
you
you're not
asking
sh-
someone that? Yeah,
If you're
exactly.
not sure of yourself, man,
Yeah.
then
If you're not sure, then go better yourself.
Yeah. But that's like a light-hearted way of
Yeah,
answering
yeah.
the question, and but that surely.
Yeah, it depends on the extent, innit? How serious it is. I mean, cricket, well, I wouldn't care anyway. It depends. Depends on my mood. If I'm if I'm in a mood where it's like, yeah, I don't care, I'll be like, yeah, you're shit. Or if I'm in a nice mood, I'll be like, nah, you're alright, man.
So what kind of question would you? Because we need to get into this like in that is light-hearted, but then there's more serious ones.
Say one of your family members has a terminal illness, you know about it. No, because they'd know about it. Say, I don't know, one of your siblings, how would you tell your parents or something? Or
Oh, what about this one, right? Your sibling or friend has come to you with a business idea. With a business idea, you don't believe in the business idea. This friend has not been enthusiastic about anything for a long time, and they need to be doing something with the business, and you want them to do something with the business, with any sort of business, right? So they've now come back and decided, okay, I'm going to take my finger out of my arse and I'm going to do something about it. I've got this idea, brilliant idea. What do you think? What would you say to that person?
For me personally, if I thought
Knowing that if you gave them the truth
I would
about
have,
what your opinion is, it would probably bring them back down to where they have been, and they would go back to saying they were doing nothing, or going back to working a 9 to 5, which you know is killing them anyway.
yeah, I'd say, it depends on the business idea as well. Like,
Yeah,
if
so I'm telling you, the
yeah,
business
yeah.
idea isn't good. For
If
you, it is. I'm telling
if
you
it
that
isn't
you
good,
don't.
and
You
if I
don't think
think
it's a
my
good idea.
friend or my boy is going to lose out on that business idea, I would tell him the truth straight away because I don't want him to lose out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want the best
But
for
then
him.
the consequences of that then could lead to that person going back into a hole.
Yeah,
Going back to 9 to 5 or self-employment or whatever it is that person does, and basically not taking that next step in life that you have probably been advising him to do all that time. So you've advised this person. So let's say it's me and you, right? And you've been advising me for a long time to say, like, whatever job I'm doing, right, is not good for me. Or it's messing me up physically, mentally, whatever it is. I'm putting too much effort into it. I'm not getting enough return from it. You're saying to me, bro, like, you as a businessman yourself are saying to me, you need to open a business, and if you're going to put this kind of work and effort in, you rather put it into your own business because then you'll feel good about it as well. Then you can work extra and the rewards are going to be better. So you've been telling me for a whole year now, right? After a whole year, I've sat down and I started thinking about this, what kind of business I want to do. I've now come up with an idea that has taken me a whole year to be convinced by you to take this step. I've now come up with a business idea. I've come to you for your advice, and now you're telling me that this is not a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. If I was the one that said to you, no, don't do it, then I would also put it on myself to help you research for new ideas.
Okay.
Because
So how
I
would you
don't.
go about
Because
that?
in my heart, I don't want to be thinking, oh, yeah, right, you know, he's come with an idea to me, and I'll put him down. That would make me feel a certain way as well.
Yeah.
I'll shut you down completely. But then I should go and help you find something that you want to do that would be good for you as well. You know what I mean? So not just leave you in limbo.
Yeah. So that, I mean, that's two ends of the spectrum, isn't it? I'm just thinking how to put it. It comes down to situation. It is situational, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, in some cases, it'd be best just to tell a lie and be like, yeah, whatever. In other cases, you can't lie.
I mean,
I
there's
think it's a major part of it plays down to who, firstly, is on the other side and what the scenario is. And because obviously, let's be honest, we don't. You're not going to feel that emotional attachment or like that kind of fondness or care towards someone that you won't know, even as a good person, or even if you wish well for someone you don't know, you'll still try to advise them, obviously from the goodness of your heart. But to say you're going to DP like you would if it was one of your own, you're not going to do that. So it all comes down to like what scenario you have in hand as well. So it's like, obviously we've had the job one, we've had the sporting one. Just try and think where else we can actually take this.
So if a friend comes to you, a sensitive friend, and this friend is now
one of many.
we have a few of those. This is a hypothetical. So a friend.
How you doing? You alright?
So a friend, try again. So a friend who wants to get married to someone.
I was just going to say marriage as well, but go on.
Someone who wants to get married to someone, and he comes to you and he tells you that this lady he wants to get married to. Now you don't think that the person that this person is saying he wants to get married to, he should be getting married to. For whatever reasons, you will have your own reasons for it. You might not think they're compatible, two ends of the spectrum. You might have seen some red flags that person has ignored, whatever it is, right? We're not going to deep that. But then what would you do in that situation? Because now you know that this person is wanting to settle down. This person hasn't had much luck in finding someone to settle down with, has finally come to terms that I need to settle down, I need to get on with my life, and now has come to you for your opinion about what do you think I should do.
I think with that, there's a lot of factors to kind of take into account. One would be a lot of people, let's be honest, no one's perfect out there.
100%.
And a lot of people will have a past, but it's all down to, say, for example, if this person, you said he was your friend.
Yeah.
So if your boy obviously doesn't know certain things about this person, one obviously would be, like, if I'm speaking for myself, obviously,
I'm going to stop you there for a second. We're not going into the partner's past or anything, right?
Okay.
This is just your opinion about
That person's not good.
Yeah, you just
I
think,
personally think
yeah,
that-
we don't want to go into
Yeah.
why that person isn't good. We're just saying, in your opinion, that person isn't
Actually,
good. Past,
let you
present,
finish it,
future,
man.
whatever that may be. We don't want to go into
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Sorry.
Go on, you carry on.
You finish yours. No, you finish
No,
yours.
you carry on
No,
because
go on.
you started the end. You started.
I know I was taking it a different direction anyway, so.
Yeah. So reverse it backwards.
Yeah. Like,
Now I was saying, you just gotta let someone learn the hard way. You know, at the end of the day, it's true, man. At the end of the day, if somebody wants to get married to someone, they've ignored the red flags. They've chose to ignore the red flags.
I mean, you're only having this conversation because they've asked you, not you giving your own opinion. This person has come and asked you.
Okay.
Do you hear me? This isn't someone.
So they've
you
come
just
to you
saying
and
something, and
okay.
because you're deciding, Joe, I'm not butting in. But what I'm saying is,
If
the
they've
question
asked you.
is, if they've asked. That's what I'm asking. If
Okay.
they've asked.
Okay. That kind of changed it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because I'm saying,
Then
if they've
if you-
asked.
Yeah.
If they've asked, you gotta tell them.
Because
Yeah,
it's going away from your question a little bit, but it's still lies and truth.
Yeah.
And,
Well, okay, so it's different. If they haven't asked and you think they're wrong, you stay quiet, right?
right.
Then you let them learn the hard way. If they've asked, then you gotta tell them the truth. You gotta tell them this is what you think, because then they've obviously come to you for a reason. And what kind of friend are you if you're not gonna tell them what you actually think? And then if they choose to ignore it, that's on them, innit?
So would you feel a certain way? One, do you think that friend will probably then have an opinion about you as to why you're saying that his partner is not good enough for him? And two, would your relationship not get affected with each other, knowing that you're seeing something? Because you also mentioned, let him learn the hard way. Hard way, if something leads to a marriage, what's the hard way to that? It ends up in divorce.
Yeah.
But you had the opportunity to speak to them and tell
They
them.
would have never
the truth.
listened. They would have never
So
listened.
you're saying you would tell them, regardless. So
If they've
because
asked
it
me,
could
I would
go
tell them.
either way, innit?
If they've asked me, see, there's two again. If they've asked me, I would have to tell them.
But
the
do
truth.
you think that
If
would affect your
if- then
relationship?
That's fine. If that affects.
Why
your
did you ask me?
No, it's not even about why. If something like this, if your opinion, if somebody's asking for your opinion, that's going to affect your relationship based on your opinion, then that relationship should have never
weak.
been there. Exactly,
Yeah.
is a weak
Unless
relationship.
that person was expecting you to be a yes man or something. That's
Exactly.
the reason why they're asking you. Then it don't
some
make
people
sense.
do
Sometimes
that
you
as
need to
well.
put yourself in these situations to get rid of the ones that they shouldn't be there
The
in the
fake
first
ones,
place.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
if
Yeah.
your opinion's going to affect somebody, then and then
You
you're not
should-
the same. Then you shouldn't. that
Again,
person doesn't belong in your life in
sensitive-
general.
Sensitive.
Matty, you haven't said anything for a while.
Same,
What's
bro.
your
In
opinion?
regards to someone asking me, I wouldn't get involved.
Oh, go on.
I wouldn't get involved. I wouldn't get involved.
You want to get
I'd
involved?
say you're asking the wrong person. I don't want to get involved because, like I said, I don't want anything to come back on me as well.
What's the comeback on that?
What do you mean?
If you're getting approached by them,
Yeah, I honestly would still say,
so you
if I know that, if I know that person's sensitive, and you're like basically a crybaby, bro. Yeah, I'd say to him, look, I don't want to get involved. That's up to
It
you.
doesn't have to be that
Okay.
that person is sensitive.
Okay, but what
No,
if
but
that
they've
person...
asked you any, and then you're saying you don't
for
want to get
example-
involved.
Say, for example, that person, for whatever reason it doesn't work out, they then try to turn it on you for saying you could have spoke up then, you didn't want to get involved.
That's why I said I don't want to get involved, bro. It's
But then
nothing to
they
do
then
with me.
pinning it on you because you didn't get
But then
involved.
do you think that would affect if somebody
Then you're a
if
dickhead.
somebody
Straight up,
Pull the cover again.
bro. Trust me, I'll be honest with
no,
you.
but if somebody feels like they've got that sort of relationship with you,
Yeah.
for them to feel comfortable enough to come to you and ask you for your opinion, for you to then brush it aside and say, I don't want nothing to do with it, don't you think that at the end, if it doesn't work out, that person will then come back and turn around and say, well, you could have told me. You knew these things.
Yeah, why would you
Would
be
that-
that friend, bro?
would that not
Why
affect-
do you not help someone out?
Yeah.
They're
Nah,
asking for
bro,
your
because at the
opinion.
end
You're
of the
there.
day-
Come on, bro.
No.
What you do now? Ask them, how you doing? You're right.
Like I said, it depends on who it is, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's I'm saying someone close to you. Obviously, someone's close to you. That's why they're asking you for your opinion about
Exactly,
marriage.
man. One of us.
Eh?
One of us, bro.
कितनी और शादियां कर सकते
You asked for that one, man.
Moving on swiftly.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you twat.
nah, I'll be honest with you, because I wouldn't get involved, man. Like, if he was one of the boys, bro, then yeah.
I think I've been in a situation
When it's...
where
what situation was that? I want number.
where I had to make a choice of speaking to a friend about his partner choice because of certain things that I learned. And I just went and told the friend straight up. He said, "Bro,
Did the friend listen to you?
no," but eventually
They found out the hard
He
way.
learned
Yeah?
the hard
They
way.
found out
They
that,
found out
like
the
I
hard
said,
way.
yeah.
They found out
Let
the
them
hard
find out.
way.
They're not gonna listen to you, bro.
but that's life, innit?
Man, the clowns, bro.
But we as individuals, we're quite stubborn as well, innit? Like,
Yeah.
when we believe something, it's very hard for us to.
I think when you're young as well, you're very stubborn.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because this is years back. This is years ago.
We're gonna crap, bro. But go on.
Circumstantial, isn't it? Really. I think sometimes it is okay for white lies, for smaller things, but if something is life defining,
Yeah.
then I think you rather, because you got a conscience as well. You got to live with
gotta
it.
be
with
careful with
whatever
it,
you
man.
say. Yeah.
There's a lot.
Like
to it.
what he said, bro, before he turned it into a joke. If he's any of you, mans, I would actually tell you guys the truth.
And I would expect that.
Yeah.
I would expect
Because that touches on what we talked about before, bro. Like, any of you guys, I actually would as well. But anyone else that's like, I don't know, bro. Like,
Circumstantial, isn't it?
yeah, it depends who it is, man.
Like, there might be someone where you'd be like, yeah, good, bro. This guy's
but
guy's screwed. I can't wait to see it.
But then
I can't wait to see his downfall.
there's also some people that just ask you because they might
For
think,
the
oh,
sake.
is Kima Puchakuni? I've not asked him. He might
Formality.
think he
Yeah,
might
yeah,
think a
yeah.
certain way.
Yeah,
Them kind
formality.
of people, bro. Suck toes.
Moving on.
Yeah, this kind of falls in nicely with the next question that I want to ask anyway. So, if your family is forcing you into a marriage, is it okay to cut ties with them?
I want to clarify something first. There's a difference between forced marriage and arranged marriage.
Yeah,
That is a massive difference.
that is.
Because there's a
massive
misconception.
misconception.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to try? Do you want to try that again? Do you want to try again? Misconception? Yeah, there is a massive misconception.
I'll text you what it means after.
Of people thinking arranged marriage is the same as forced marriages. They're two different things.
Massive difference, man.
So that needs to arranged marriage is two individuals agreeing to get married for whatever reason, however the situation may agree, but they have agreed to the marriage.
Yeah.
Forced marriage is
Self-explanatory.
yeah, go on. It's in the word itself, innit? So I'll let Matty answer that first.
Okay, number one, cutting off ties with your family, bro, should never be done.
It's difficult.
Yeah, it is. It should never be done because your family are the ones that are always truly there for you, no matter what. Through the hard times, good times. No, I say that's facts, bro. You know what I mean? Because no matter how bad your family is, bro, they love you unconditionally. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure a lot of people watching this would disagree with
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're speaking
It's
of
debatable,
experience
yeah.
right here. So
Yeah.
some people might not think their family loves them unconditionally. You do. You know what I mean? But it's different, innit?
for obvious reasons. But carry on.
But I think, kind of talk like from personal experience.
Yeah, you kind of without giving too much away.
Okay, so
Name names, guys.
Nah.
I've been in that situation with the forced marriage thing.
Yeah.
Not once did I think, stop.
I knew you were gonna say Bolivia.
No one knows that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Bolivia. I knew straight away when he looked up, bro. He's thinking Bolivia. Sorry. That was the nickname
now-
we gave to this individual.
And now all I'm thinking, about is Javinho.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, so I've been in that situation with the forced marriage thing. Not once did I think to myself, I want to cut off ties with my family.
Can I just clarify something? So that was supposed to be an arranged marriage, though.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
It was supposed to be
Yeah.
arranged, but then because you were refusing, then to you it became forced. That's how it came around. Innit?
Yeah.
So it wasn't you have to. It's will you.
Yeah.
I think it goes down to if the family's cut ties with you. So what do you do then? Say they're telling you to force marry someone
So
forcefully.
if you don't
yeah?
accept it,
If you don't
you'll
accept
cut
it,
ties.
they're saying, yo, allow you then.
Out
you,
the will, out
you
the
know,
house.
it's not about you cutting ties. What if they cut ties with you?
Yeah, but then
You know, that's what I think. That's what it happens mostly. Anyways, like you could
yeah,
do this
100%.
or else out the door. Do you
No,
know
And
what I
that's
mean?
forced. And that's forced.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
That-
on the
when you
other
have
hand,
ultimatums.
if it is that obviously you've got someone yourself, your family's not agreeing with it, for example, then would you cut ties with your family? That's the other side of it.
yeah. That's the that's
Say that
the
again. What did
question.
you say?
The
I zoned
opposite way
out.
around.
The opposite way around. So if you've got someone yourself, but your family's not on board, because obviously in our culture,
Yeah,
obviously you need
yeah.
that approval, don't you?
Love marriage. Yeah.
Yeah, basically love money, you know.
Yaar, ishq.
So yeah, on that hand, would you
Yeah, you would.
I would never cut ties with my family, bro. Never. Bro, I'll be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie, the thought has crossed my mind. Shaitan's a
You wouldn't
a
know what's
wiggly
what's
one
up.
in it, yeah. But then, nah, I haven't got the heart to do that, bro. No chance. My parents gave me everything in life, you know what I mean?
I mean, when it comes to parents, I sacrifice anything for mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
facts.
And I have done.
Yeah.
What do you for
Sacrificed
Pakistan?
a lot of things.
What do you for Pakistan though? Can you remember that video, man?
Oh, I sacrificed for
for
myself
that,
for
yeah.
Pakistan. Yeah, yeah.
Come
okay.
on, man.
You said that?
No, you're not. No, man. It's not about the kids. No, man.
This guy's sitting in his own podcast.
No, I mean, for me as well, parents-wise, I could never cut ties with my parents. Bro, if I go a day without speaking to my mom or dad, bro, I start getting like agitated, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yo, I gotta find a way to make up with them. Because the way my household is, I feel like, and I'm like, for my parents, it's just me.
Mm.
And for me, it's my parents. So if I cut ties, then they don't got much left in it. That would break them completely. But that doesn't change the fact that I wouldn't agree to a forced marriage. Because it's either forced marriage or cut ties, innit?
Yeah.
So you got convinced, innit?
Yeah.
You're either gonna get convinced and you're gonna agree to it, because then you've agreed to it without the ultimatum. And I don't think my parents have ever put me in a situation where it's me or, do you know what I mean? Like, you have to, otherwise, see you laters. Don't want to know you. That would be a tricky situation to be in.
Would. A lot of people obviously find themselves, because obviously it's a reality, it happens.
Bro, you just look at that. Sorry that I got talking on here, but you look at that story that come out of Bradford. That girl's name, what was her name?
Which one?
Bro, her parents, I can't remember, man. It begins with S. Her parents took her to Pakistan, forced her into a marriage. She come back, said no. Doesn't want anything to do with it because she was actually forced. Got there, went back to Pakistan. Her mum took her passport away from her.
Yeah.
Killed her off, bro.
Yeah,
They actually killed her.
Yeah. And then the case happened.
The case
here.
happened here. They got
So that's what I was on about doing conditionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
you know how he said obviously.
yeah. So there's evil people out there
yeah,
as well. You
Exactly.
know
Not every family is the same, innit?
Yeah.
I mean, it's wrong on parents' behalf anyway. If they are,
And the
forcefully married, that's against our religion. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's another thing that needs to be clarified. These so-called forced marriages are a cultural thing.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
not
yeah,
a religion.
definitely.
In
Yeah,
our religion,
religion just
our
gets
religion, it's not allowed
Yeah.
for two individuals to be forced into a marriage.
100% not.
They have to have consent and agree with it in the right way,
Yeah.
without any pressure
If one of them's
and
not
any
happy-
stipulations.
If one of them's not happy with it, then nikah's not valid.
It's not valid anyway, because you're already refusing to marry this
Yeah.
person. So you're chucking them into a haram relationship.
Yeah, that's why you gotta say it 3 times, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure, like, yeah.
It's one of them, wasn't it?
You know what I mean?
What if it's a white lie?
It's one of them, isn't it? You're there about to sign the decor
acceptable.
papers. Yeah, you're there about to sign the decor papers. More, you ask your Kabul, like, ask my dad. Second time, ask my mom. Third time, ask my nephew. He'll tell you. Yeah, but I think, it's a difficult one to cut ties. But I'm sure there are people out there.
There are people out there that have actually done it.
Yeah, no,
There are no
100%.
facts.
There's parents that will refuse to take another answer,
I think,
and which
again-
then forces children to take actions.
Obviously, you could take
Like
this
that.
question in like so many different directions, but again, it goes back to that point where people will mix culture with religion. And obviously, parents may be stubborn about it because they may be fixated on what they want their son or daughter to kind of, the person they could kind of want to marry. Like, for example, it could be certain kind of caste or age or, I don't know, a lot goes into this, and that could kind of cause
We're
issues.
moving away from caste now, though. This nowadays,
yeah. It's not
caste
as
used to
common.
be big thing, and us growing up, you used to see it a lot.
Yeah.
But now you see the generations after us, they've started moving away from it now. They're like, we don't care about caste.
Yeah, that's it.
Best
man.
way as well.
Yeah.
Care about why does caste matter, man? Why do you care?
Know
about
where you're from, man. Know where you're from. Know your roots, but it shouldn't affect in your decision making in life. You should always know where your family's from. You should know.
Yeah, you should know your
Yeah.
roots, but why does it affect some
Yeah,
what the
but
other
your
person's
opinion on
background
someone
is?
else shouldn't change, innit?
Yeah.
So professional during the very short segment.
Guys, you nudging me, man. Like, what the heck,
Bro,
man?
my hands are here, bro.
Let me talk for 10 seconds.
My hands are here, bro.
Yeah, your knees are there.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, lucky. What the hell, man?
This guy's so dumb, man. Have you answered that question?
Yeah, so
Have we left with
you
more
got something
questions?
more?
No, on to
that?
the next one.
on to the next one, yeah? Another one. Okay, so why is mental completely different now?
Okay, we're
Obviously
off that.
we're off that, yeah. So why is mental illness still blamed on jinns or black magic?
That's a mad question, you know.
That is a very good question. Eh? For those that don't know what jinns are, do you wanna?
Obviously, you've seen Saw. There's no
So
jinns
is
there.
this? So is that supernatural?
Yeah,
So is
There's
that?
no jinns there, man.
Yeah.
You know my movie knowledge, man.
Yeah. What's it called? Insidious.
Insidious. What's the other one?
Insidious.
Conjuring.
The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Yeah. So jinns are
Or the
when
Nun.
somebody is possessing
Yeah.
somebody. So that's what jinns is. And black magic, everybody knows. In the
Call
Asian
it
and the black
jadoo.
community,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
know about black magic very.
You have to be black
In very.
to do some magic. Shout out, ciao.
Go on, T.
Someone else start, man.
No, in
Don't
this,
be shy, man.
you know,
I
from
ain't got
all
an
of us,
answer
bro,
right now.
you three, I think, know more.
Say
and
the
can talk
question
more
again.
about
Say the
it.
question.
No, more about what?
I'll say the
repeat
question
the
then.
question.
Say the
No,
question.
can
Why-
talk more about it, sorry.
Why is mental illness still blamed on jinns or black magic?
It's the victim mentality. Goes back to that, I think. People don't like taking accountability for what their actions. And everyone, they just need something to blame because they can't deal with something. A lot of people just be like, oh, you know, somebody done black magic, you know.
Is it acceptance? Is it accepting your own position that you could be in like a downfall mentally, emotionally, due to whatever reason, but instead of accepting that could be the reason, you decide to now blame it on the supernatural.
Yeah, exactly. People don't want to know that they're weak. You know what I mean? They can't deal with this, whatever the situation. That's it. They don't want to. And then, and this jinns and black magic, it's real. We believe it.
Yeah, we
100%.
believe 100%.
100%. But I do believe like that's why, because people are so weak mentally, this day and age, that they, you know, they just blame it on.
I want to ask you a question following that is, do you not think in the Asian community, if they did accept it as mental illness, depression, whatever it may be, do you not think they would then still be given that title of weakness, regardless? Like would like a male Asian male person, if he accepts that he's going through mental health issues, would he not be seen as somebody who's not fit to support and protect the family that he's supposed to be protecting and supporting?
Or is Bagalu, yeah,
Yeah.
as that perception.
That's why they go pagal, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why, because everyone thinks, when you keep telling someone you're pagal, bro, because you can't deal with something,
Yeah,
then
he's
you
got
yeah,
crazy, he's got
actually
crazy.
go crazy. Do you know
But
what I
then,
mean?
do you feel like mental illness is kind of understood or accepted in the Asian culture?
No,
No.
not yet. I don't think we're there yet.
Downplayed.
Downplayed.
Yeah, I don't think we're
Downplayed,
there yet.
no.
To be fair,
It's not really recognized. I think for a lot of families out there, everyone is obviously different, but some people will kind of sway towards the jinn and black magic vibes. Others will obviously accept it for, if it is mental health, then obviously they'll accept it. But
I mean, we've spoken briefly on mental health in the Dubai podcast that we've done.
yeah,
But this is now you're linking it to supernatural
you had the day
angels
off
and
then, didn't you?
yeah, he was off. He was not available. Busy calendar. Look at the side eye he's giving you.
Not my fault you chose Cavalry.
I was in Parkers on my ones, doing research and people. But yeah, go on.
He's a rat man.
You, bro.
He's dangerous.
Nah. Be careful when you tell what to, bro.
I know, man.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, going back onto the supernatural thing, and
Lamano.
yeah, going back onto that, I think the Asian community hasn't accepted it, but then also, I think now it's been marketed in essence, and it mental health as or like it's like you have to be suffering from it, or you're not normal.
Yeah, a lot of self.
That's how I feel. Like that's how it.
You know, also touching in regards to about jinns and stuff like that, yeah. It's, you know, when, for example, Ranks, you come up to me and say to me, oh, because, you know, this such and such a thing's happening. There are certain people out there as well that will be like, straight away they'll be like, oh, you know what, because I think it's because of jinn, you know. They'll put that in your head.
But it does not go back to the fact that they haven't accepted that mental health exists or can be a thing.
Yeah,
Or
but then,
it could be
or is
they've actually seen this, they've had experiences, or their family members have had experiences of this jinns and this kind of stuff. So, because they've seen that, that's a possibility now. That's why they think it's the same thing again, you know?
So it also could come down to lack of knowledge and understanding of what mental health may be. Because we've mentioned this before, where our parents have probably suffered from it, we just didn't have a title for it. So it was never mentioned. Now there's a title for everything. You know what I mean? There's 101 genders according to people. Do you know what I mean? You got a title for everything, but it.
Yeah, I think now, because there's so much out there, people will kind of jump onto bandwagons without fully understanding what the kind of condition is. And I think I'm not dismissing that people suffer from these things.
No, 100%.
But obviously, people will just kind of be like, for example, they might see something, a caption on Facebook or Instagram, and be like, say a post, if you suffer from these symptoms or 3 things, you've got this condition. Automatically, just from one post, just because it's on Facebook,
right,
it must be true. And it's one of them, innit? So people will kind of self-diagnose themselves.
That's the one, self-diagnosed. Self-prescribed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
it's okay. I got my AI for that.
Sorry, carry on. Self-diagnosed.
So I think obviously a lot of it is down to what knowledge is out there. So not everyone will obviously kind of do their own research. A lot of people will use social media as that platform, as that hub, as such. But I think it doesn't take away from the fact that a lot of families obviously do kind of, it's kind of a cultural thing, and goes back to that point where you need to know the difference between mental health and obviously jinn and black magic as well. Because obviously there may be some traits that are similar, but again, if you don't understand what you're dealing with, then, or it might be a case where, like Meti said, if you've got some kind of personal experience with like someone suffering from mental health, or what you've experienced in your life, you might automatically be swayed towards that.
But you know, black magic, it can lead to mental health anyway.
It
mental
can,
health, you know, it does
yeah.
majority of the time. That's what it does. You know, so whatever they do, you know, but you know, when the bagaloo, you know what I mean? And the start of it could have been black magic.
You mentioned something earlier on about people not wanting to be seen as weak mentally for not accepting they got mental health and blaming it on jinns and black magic. Why is it that saying mental health issues, having mental health issues, is a sign of weakness, and then saying that it's a jinn and black magic thing, that isn't a sign of weakness?
Because mental health is, if you got mental health issues, it's because that's something you're not dealing with. Jinns is a whole different thing. That's something you can't control in reality. You know what I mean? If you're possessed by something, you can't control that. No matter what.
I think a lot of
So you're blaming someone else.
Yeah.
I think in the Asian culture, it's more like if you can see it, you'll believe it. For certain families, again,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
So, say for example, if someone is possessed, and they, for example, have got like a remarkable amount of strength, all of a sudden, they'd be like, "Yeah, that's supernatural. That's obviously."
But that's
then
different
if
from
you-
black magic, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you don't see that.
Yeah, they don't see that. But then it's similar with mental health. Obviously, if you suffer from mental health, they'll be like, "This guy's just, I don't know what's up with him," kind of thing. They won't accept it as mental health. They might just say it was, again, they could say it was black magic again.
Are you talking about families that are watching somebody going through it saying black
Yeah,
magic, or the individual?
No, the families that are actually watching this person go through it. So because there's certain traits of that person whilst they're having this episode, obviously they'll be like, that's supernatural in it. So for example, how I mentioned the strength kind of thing, that would sway towards more obviously a jinn or something like that. But then, say for example, if they may have the exact same episode without the strength, well, obviously that may be something mental health related, but then they still might dismiss mental health and obviously pass it off as.
So what if you reverse this? What if somebody is saying that I'm suffering from mental health, but in reality it's black magic?
Yeah.
So the family is saying to that person that it's black magic, but the person is now accepting and saying this is mental health issues.
I think for us, it all comes down to, if we were looking at how to tackle this, firstly, you're understanding what you've got, that's one side of it, but then ultimately you need to know how to kind of face it, and I think faith obviously comes into it.
It's only faith, man. That's
Yeah.
And
Exactly,
now,
so-
you know, obviously, in the Western world, a lot of it nowadays is therapy and all of this.
I hate therapy. I hate
believe
when
it
somebody
may
says
help.
therapy.
It may help. We don't know. We
Yeah,
don't, we
no,
would never
that's
try.
my opinion. I just don't
We've
like
never
it.
tried
Yeah,
it, and we probably wouldn't try it because for us, Allah's the only person, you know, the
100%,
only
yeah.
being that would.
And it
That
definitely
would help us,
probably
you know
helps
what I mean?
people. It definitely helps
Yeah.
people. I'm not downplaying
so
that.
people do go therapy and whatnot. So, yeah, faith I think is the main thing.
But how does one differentiate between the two? How can you differentiate between mental health issues and black magic? Meti, do you wanna
Sorry, cuz.
do you wanna give us your
Important tha
opinion?
yaar. Question again, please.
How can one person differentiate between mental health and black magic? Or is there a way? Is there not?
Rukia is, I don't know how to explain it in English, bro.
I
What
mean,
is
anybody,
Rukia?
anybody needs to know what Rukia is, just Google it and
Yeah.
you know what it is.
RUQYA. You dumb fucks. Well,
I'm sure there's a H. I'm sure there's a H at the end.
no, it's
I just call it other people.
It's RUQYA. No, because I'm right. Google it, bro.
You know what he says? Oh, because I'm dumb. Put that in there.
I know I'm right, bro. It's okay. Yeah, I've been bullied all my life. This is part of it. Sympathy, please. Get Rukia done. That's the first thing that I would do.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing that I would advise as well. I'd also, to that person, I'd ask them how their deen is, their faith. How strong is their faith? Start reading your namaz. Start making dua as
What
well.
about people that probably don't have that iman? That
You're fucked.
good luck, eh? Good luck.
Yeah, but, no,
See you at the edge of a bridge.
no. No, then...
I just don't know.
Do I need to cut that part out?
yeah, I think you do.
I don't know.
Even still, I'd still say to them, even if they're not strong in the deen, bro, you need to get into it. There's no other way. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Success comes from
There might be
Really
other ways,
namaz
but
and
that's what
everything.
we believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
That is the way for us. It's not to say that it's the only way, but for us, from experience and from our religion teaches us that works best for us. And obviously, if you are talking about black magic and jinns, then there's a high chance that
You'll
you
be-
are a
yeah.
part of this religion
So
anyway.
it's more accepted or known in our culture and kind of religion anyway. But
Yeah.
even-
Culture, not religion as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean religion. We talk about jinns as well.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Surah Rahman, so it's there as well. So yeah.
yeah, I think even on the point of counselling.
Can you
or-
stop stroking your mic, please?
Are
you okay there, mate? What's wrong with this guy, man?
MIC, not MIKE.
Yeah, oh my.
Bro, you know what? I'm gonna Google it right now, bro. You got your talking.
What are you googling?
Anyways,
Rukia,
go on.
bro.
Yeah, but I think for a lot of people that don't have that faith, and again, I can only assume because obviously we don't believe this anyway. In terms of, for us, protocol would be to kind of turn to prayer anyway,
Yeah.
as we should be praying on a daily anyway. When it is that it does come down to counselling or therapy, a lot of people might not have that person or that kind of channel or avenue to go down where they just need to speak to someone just to kind of get that voice or second opinion, because let's be honest, there's people out there with no one anyway, so maybe that's the reason as to why it helps them. I'm not saying that that's
Or
the
a loner.
only.
But that
Or
is
a
definitely.
loner, but anyway.
There's definitely people out there, like you said, loner.
Or a
Bit,
loner.
bit extreme,
Can you
but yeah.
emphasize on your pronunciation?
They're just alone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're
Lonely.
Yeah, no, like them. But what about the people that do have people around them, but choose not to speak to them?
Maybe they don't feel like they've got the support from them, or
the
maybe
trust,
they'll
well,
get
yeah.
judged, or the trust factor.
Surely they need to get better friends as well. Then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because if you
100%.
can't speak to your friends, family, I understand.
Yeah.
Friends should be a judgment-free
But then
place.
again, it all depends on this person. Maybe they don't have a backbone to kind of.
Spineless. You call them spineless. Okay, you call these
Hungry,
people
bro.
spineless now.
It's alright, it's alright.
You know, guy, carry on. Okay, so moving on.
Moving on.
Have you got another question?
Yeah, let's look at the next question.
Well, okay, calm down. Why so much energy, bro?
Okay, so why? Are you doing all right? Why is male vulnerability still viewed as weakness? Because I think obviously the kind of men obviously are seen as being this, for a lot of kind of cultures or in society, let's be honest, is seen as this person who's unfazed.
Not to the feminists.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started on that, bro. But
Yeah, I'm just saying. Carry on.
Yeah, unfazed, can't be seen as the down or depressed, or basically nothing can knock them. And if they do, then that's not a real man. That's kind of the perception that's kind of given. So why is it that they're
Not a
still
real
viewed
man.
as-
Salam, man.
You answer, bro. You haven't answered the question. You just always.
I've answered
No,
questions.
you haven't,
No.
you haven't gone face.
Of
yet.
course I have.
You've answered him the question.
Answered him the question, okay. Good English.
But I'm dumb.
Good England. Good England. Good England.
Did you teach him that psychology?
Can you just let him answer? You just be rude, bro.
I think it goes. I think there's two things. I think one, it comes down to men themselves, because we believe that is true. Everything that you said about what the society has, like an image of what a manly man should be. We believe that is the case. That is the truth, right?
Not my only
This guy, just the way he just like. No. But it's also-
man. It's 2.5 men, bro. It's hilarious.
No, carry on, mate. So yeah, I think one is that. So that's probably one of the reasons why men refuse to admit that they are suffering from any sort of mental health issues, any sort of difficulties hardships. They don't want to accept it. They don't want to show it. They don't want anyone to see it. So and they don't talk about it. Not enough people, not enough men, especially in the Asian community.
Yeah.
Not enough people want to talk about what they might be going through or suffering. Sleepless nights, anxieties, panic attacks. All this sort of stuff. People, they probably don't want to acknowledge it or accept it. The other thing goes back to the society. That the society is like, you got these people, these feminists, right? Equal rights, equality, but then them same people want their man to be a manly man. They want equal rights, equality, and everything, and then they say, you can't show me weakness. It's true.
Yeah, facts.
Like I'm supposed to be, you're supposed to be one supporting me. So you got this thing where people will chain to an individual in the family. So let's say you're the son of the family. And the parents could turn to the person, the siblings, partner, whatever. Everyone turns to that person. Who does that person turn to? Because if us three are now together and you three are speaking to me about your problems and your issues, in my head straight away, I'm like, if I tell them what I'm going through, they're gonna think this guy's too weak. Because that's how I've got it in my head. Do you know what I mean? And then I'm like, I don't really want them to know what I'm suffering through. What if they stop telling me what their issues are? Because there's that side as well, isn't it? Like, if you talk to somebody and you want to tell them something back, you think, if I say something to this person about what my sufferings are, what I'm dealing with on a day-to-day, is this person going to feel comfortable talking to me about his or her problems again? So I want to be there for you. I want to support you. So just for that reason, I'm not going to tell you my issues, because I don't want you to feel like you can't share your burden with me anymore. So this manly man thing, it's us as men as well, like individuals, that we put down our own head to say that I am here to protect and support you. You are not here to protect and support me. I will deal with my issues my way, on my own, with the one and only. I will be there for you, no matter what. That's because if I come to you, don't feel that masculinity anymore, eh? It's true. Do you disagree?
No. Said everything there, to be fair with you. Touched upon everything.
You seem like you're having the time of your life, man. I know, man. Sit down that one.
You depressed me, bro. And I don't think you guys take it seriously.
You know why he's depressed?
My
He's
depression.
Googled how to spell Rukia and he's realised he's wrong. He's realised he's wrong. So he's put his phone down. He's like, oh, no.
I was waiting for you.
Bro, your phone's dyslexic.
Dyslexic. I'm always dyslexic.
Not bad,
RUKQYA, bro. There's
I'll show
different
you
ways
my
that you can
Google,
spell it, bro.
I'll show you my Google.
Yeah, your Google's probably got silent Z in it, bro. Yeah.
It's the accent.
See who's right.
look,
Look
bro.
your spelling.
Yeah, but like I said.
Ain't no H in the end, though, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a different way to spell it. It's
Yeah,
not in English. It's not
100%.
English weird, so.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, man. Don't
Should
confuse
stop
AI
bullying
like
man,
that.
boy, anyway.
We'll go back on to what your thoughts. That's mine.
Exactly what you and Maggie said, bro.
Who?
Ace.
you
See
and
the
Ace.
same thing?
No, you did when you touched upon it first time when you asked the question.
About society and
Oh, yeah.
Exactly the same, bro. Like,
image of being a manly man.
Man.
bro, it was so good when Charlie Sheen was there.
Yeah,
After him,
yeah,
bro,
it's
it was crap.
And now watch the after them, you know.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
2.5 men.
No, did you not used to watch it?
I can't remember, bro.
2.5 Men.
What do you mean you can't remember?
And I'm looking at.
Who was the other actor? The Ashton Kutcher or whatever.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
come
yeah,
after
yeah,
him.
Charlie
Yeah,
Sheen,
it was cap.
Yeah, that was dead.
Yeah, cap in his cap, bro.
You should talk more, man. You're funny.
I do talk, bro. You guys don't take me seriously.
Bro, it's your monotone, man. And your spelling.
Nah, I'm dyslexic. That's why.
So,
What was the next question?
I think is that everything? Or
Yeah,
you have
that's
another question?
all the questions I wanted to ask. Unless you got another one.
Nah, DJ Khalid.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be other episodes where we talk about mental health in more detail, especially in the Asian community, and how it affects individuals, men, and how people are struggling to talk about things and how they struggle to deal with things. And acceptance is another thing. Acceptance within individuals and acceptance from the people that are supposed to be your family, your friends around you. So we'll go into that another episode. But there was some good questions there. Good questions.
Do my homework.
We'll do another one of these where we'll have some questions ready. If there's any questions anybody wants to ask in the comments, please. No, because some of these questions have been asked before by some people with that. What's your opinion? So it's good to, because people think this, don't they?
Yeah.
People think this, and sometimes there's things that someone who might be suffering from mental health has probably taught that same thing, but then doesn't feel comfortable speaking to his or her friends about it because of that label of mental health, isn't it? Like, and people probably sometimes people get scared as well. Like, if I've got an opinion about something and you three have one opinion and mine's different, I'm not brave enough to, give my opinion that goes against the majority. They just start becoming sheep, isn't it?
Yeah, there's people
Follow the
out
head.
there, bro, that are like that. Weirdos.
What he said, bro. I just said, weirdo.
Weirdos. Why so angry for, man?
I'm not angry, man. I'm not angry at all.
It's ever since we said it's not Mike.
Yeah.
It's not Mike, what?
I don't even think he heard what you
I
said
don't think he did.
at the time.
No.
Where is tea? Close it off, man.
So yeah, we've been the Outliers.
Oh. How long have we got left?
He's just
I
finishing.
just-
He's
outro,
literally
no?
doing the outro now, man.
Oh, sorry.
What's up with it? What's the
No, I
what's
was
the
going to
rush?
say, are we not talking about cricket? Oh, no, you already.
We're
yeah, it's-
close.
Oh, okay, my bad.
What do you want to say about cricket, cuz?
Nothing, cuz.
He's the top scorer in the league. Tell
No,
him that, cuz.
no.
Go
That's
on.
for the
What
podcast,
else?
isn't it? Nah,
That's for the what?
that's for the podcast.
Have you got more experience?
That's for the podcast. What we do?
No, but for next section. Bro, you know what? Really and truly, box it off. Customer, you go toilet. Bro.
Say that. I need to go toilet. You can go toilet.
Yeah,
No,
we've been
you
the
go
Outliers.
toilet with- we just finished it off now,
We've been the
yeah.
Outliers. Yeah, well, what do I say? I forgot.
Just.
I don't know.
We've been the Outliers.
Manly man.
Time out. T.O., let's go.